Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Paola and today we're doing a vinyasa class. It is all levels, so feel free to grab your blocks, your straps, your belts, maybe towels, and we're gonna start at the front of the mat. In this class, we're gonna get stronger, we're gonna work on strength, we're gonna work on flexibility, and we're gonna open the hips. So by the time you're done with the class, you're gonna be sweating, you're gonna feel so good. I promise you that. So we're gonna come to Skandasana, easy pose, crisscross applesauce, and we're gonna take the hands to the knees. As always, I like to start my class with pranayama. Pranayama is breath work. So for the most part, we always forget to breathe. When we breathe, we are connecting to our heart center. We are connecting to our inner self. We are moving aware of our breath. We're moving with intention. We're breathing with intention. We're filling up our lungs with clean and fresh air that is going to help us find our inner balance, our physical balance, and it's going to help us get more into the poses. So I'm inviting you to come to the front of the mat with your hands to the knees, or you can pick a mudra of your choice. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen the spine, crown of the head to the sky. And begin by softening the breath. Letting go of the monkey mind. Feeling more present with every breath. Taking deep inhales through the nose. And long and steady exhales through the nose. One more breath in here. And now gently open your eyes. Sweep the arms all the way up on the inhale. And on the exhale, drop to the right hand. Maybe come down to the forearm. And keep lengthening all the way from the left sitting bones to the left fingertips. And just keep reaching all the way to the right. Maybe roll the left shoulder back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop to the left. Keep both sit bones on the mat. Come all the way up on the inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands down. Take your butterfly. Butterfly is one of my favorite poses. It really stretches your groins, your inner thighs. Open up the hips. I'm just breathing here. Keep it flat back. Inhale. Exhale, slowly start falling forward. Come back to seated. And now we're going to open the hips a little bit more. So keep your left leg bent. And take the right foot to the crease of the left arm. Taking the right knee to the crease of the right arm and just rock the leg side to side. So we're opening the hips and just hold the leg like if you were holding a baby. Rock, rock, rock. Open the hips. Breathing in here. If you have compass in your practice, take the knee back. So we're going to take the knee back. And we're going to take the knee on top of the right shoulder. With the left hand, we're going to grab the outside of the right foot. Right hand goes to the mat. And then slowly we're going to start straining in the leg. And you look over the left shoulder. And then slowly release. If you have 8 angle in your pose, you can take both hands to the mat so your hands are close to your hips. Take the left leg on top of the right, hook the feet, push yourself up, engage the core, start straining in the legs, and then send the hips back and up. And if you're not there yet, that's fine. Remember, just be patient with your body. Listen to your body and honor your body. I promise you, the first time I went to a yoga class, I couldn't do any of this. But it just takes time, but you'll get there if you keep practicing. So we're gonna keep the right leg bent. We're gonna take the left leg to the right arm. So the left foot is on the crease of the right arm, and the left knee is on the crease of the right arm. And then we rock the leg side to side. And we just breathe in here. Avoid taking shallow breath. So take your compass, push the knee back, take the knee on top of the left shoulder, left hand to the mat, right hand grabs the outside of the right foot, and then slowly start straining in the leg as you start taking the left shoulder back. Take your 8 angle. So keep the left leg hooked to the left shoulder. Right leg comes on top. Flex the feet so they're hooked together. Push yourself up. Engage your core. Start straining in the legs. Push the hips back and up. And then come back up. Take the legs to the front of the mat. Sweep the arms all the way up on the inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Fall forward. You have the option in here to keep the knees bent if that feels better. If you have a strap, maybe a towel or a belt, place it in the middle of your feet. And then slowly start walking the hands down, keeping it flat back. Remember, props are always welcome. So stay here for 2 more breaths. And then slowly come up. We're gonna take the legs back. Grab the mat firmly. And now start making circles with the hands. So go in different directions. We're warming up the wrist. You can take your hands upside down so the palms are facing the sky. You can bend the elbows or keep the elbows straight. Take the hands back to the mat. Tuck your toes and push yourself into your down dog. And then start walking your dog. Coming higher on your toes. Getting to your hamstrings. Sending the hips all the way back and up. Come high on your toes, bend the knees, and take your chest closer to your thighs for your turbo dog. Sending the hips a little higher. Gazing between your feet. Bring both heels back to the mat. Look up. And then walk all the way to the front of the mat. When you come all the way to the front of the mat, inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Shift the weight to your toes, not the heels. Grab opposite elbows. Rock side to side or find stillness. You can take your hands to the mat if that feels better. You can take your hands to the chins. Maybe you take your hands to your thighs. Make sure that your back is straight. You can also bend the knees and take the chest a little closer to your thighs if that feels better. And just hang heavy here. Letting go of any tension in your lower back. Relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the face. Take both hands to the mat. If your hands are not flat on the mat, maybe grab a block or grab some books and stack some books on top of each other. So we're gonna take the left hand to the mat, 2 blocks, 2 books, about 6 inches away from the left foot. With the right hand and the index and the middle finger, we're gonna grab the big toe of the right foot. We're gonna take a deep breath through the nose. We're gonna start shifting the weight into the right leg. Engage the core and then slowly start taking the right leg all the way up to the sky. Stay connected to your breath. Keep the core engaged. Fire hydrant. Avoid sinking into the left hip. Breathe. And then slowly with the control, we're gonna take the right leg back to the mat. And we're gonna do the other side. Right hand is about 6 inches away from the right leg, the right foot. Index and middle finger grab the big toe of the left foot. We shift the weight into the right leg. We engage the core. We take a deep breath through the nose. And on the exhale, slowly we start taking the left leg all the way up to the sky. We breathe in here. And then slowly we start coming back down. We inhale and lengthen. We exhale and we fall. Reverse one dive. Take the arms all the way up. Inhale. And bring the hands to the heart. We reconnect to our breath. We sweep the arms all the way up, inhale. On the exhale, we fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right leg goes back. Left leg follows. Come into your plank. Shift the weight forward. So now your shoulders are stuck on top of the wrist. We're high on the toes. We're pushing the mat away, so we're getting stronger in here. Build strength. Engage the core. And just keep pushing the mat away. Pushing through the shoulders. Lower yourself down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. We take the right leg all the way up to the sky. We come high on the toes of the left foot. We take the right knee to the nose. We shift the weight forward so the shoulders are stuck on top of the wrist. We take the knee to the nose or knee to the chest, and we just round the spine and we squeeze. And we step the right foot through, and we come into a warrior one. Warrior two. Side angle. Stay or play. Maybe you take the left arm around the back to find your right inner thigh. Maybe you take a full bind. Maybe you take your bird of paradise. We shift the weight into the right leg. We move the left leg to the front of the mat. We start taking all the way into the left leg. We connect to our breath. We find our balance. Maybe we start strengthening the right leg all the way up to the sky. When you're ready to come down, come back into your side angle pose. Come back into your warrior two. Flip your right hand, reach forward, reach back. Come all the way up. Start strengthening the right leg. Pivot the right foot to the left side of the mat. Take your hands to your hips. Inhale, and on the exhale, slowly start falling forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Option in here to take your hands to the mat. Maybe you use the strength of the arms to pull the chest a little closer to your thighs. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the feet. Keep all 10 toes spread so you're grounding through the toes. Your inner thighs are engaged. Your hips are square. Keep it flat back. And breathing here. Come up halfway. Take the right toes to the left corner of the mat. Come down into your low side lunge. Skandasana. We take the hands to prayer. If you need to take your hands to the mat to find your balance, it's fine. If your right heel is not flat on the mat, it's better if you just come halfway, so that way you don't put any tension on the knee. You can exhale by taking the right arm, wrap it around the right knee, so your fingers are facing back. Left arm reaches up. Roll the left shoulder back. Stay there, or maybe take a full bind. Interlacing hands behind. Maybe you take a more advanced variation by taking the hips to the mat. Left hand grabs the right foot. Right arm reaches up. And grab the left foot. Keep rolling the right shoulder back. Release. Pivot the body towards the front of the mat. Walk the right foot out. Stay high or come down to your forearms. Make sure that your left leg is in one straight line all the way from the left hip to the left toes. We take the right hand to the right knee and we just push it out and we look up. See if you can come into the outer edge of the right foot. So that way you're giving yourself more space to open up the right hip. You can stay here, maybe bend the knee, grab the foot, stretch your quads. Release. So come up. Now we're high. We take the left hand to the mat and we take the right arm up. So we're on the low lunge twist. Lift up the hips. Water wheel. Come up. So we're stretching in opposite directions all the way from the midline. Right hand to the left knee. Left arm reaches up. Cartwheel the arms down, frame the right leg. Take your right leg back. Chaturanga. Up the cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a moment in here to reconnect to your breath. Sweep your left leg all the way up to the sky. Come high on the toes of the right foot. Bring the left knee to the nose and squeeze. Step the left foot through. Warrior one. Come up. Warrior two. Make your stand a little wider. Front heel is in line with the arch of your back foot. Side angle, left hand to the mat, maybe to blocks or books. Right arm reaches up. Stay or play. Yogi's choice. Come all the way up. Flip the left hand, reach forward, reach back. Warrior two, start straining in the leg. Pivot the foot. Take your hands to your lower back. Inhale. Hello. So this is the second time we revisit the pose. So feel free to take any inversions. So if you want to take a headstand, maybe a forearm stand. So now bend the left leg, come into your Skandasana, low side lunge. Take the left arm and wrap it around the left knee. Take the right arm up. Maybe take a full bind, interlacing both hands behind the back, rolling the right shoulder back. Maybe you take the hips to the mat, right hand grabs the left foot, left arm reaches up, and you grab the foot. And just roll the left shoulder back. coming into your lizard lunge. Bring the right knee and toes to the mat. Take the left foot to the outer edge of the foot. Walk it out. You can stay high or come to the forearm, taking the left hand to the left knee and just push it out. So we're gently opening the left hip a little bit more. And just breathing here. You can bend the knee, grab the foot, and take the foot a little closer to your glutes. And just look up. Release. Come high on the right toes. Take the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Take the left arm up, coming into your low lunge twist. Look at the left fingertips. Water wheel, come up. So we're pushing through the right toes. We are stretching in opposite directions all the way from the midline. We take the left hand to the right knee and we take the right arm up. We cartwheel the arms down. We take the left leg back, come into your plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga. Up the cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. And you're just breathing here. 5 breaths. And if your body's asking you for a child's pose, take a child's pose. We got 2 more breaths in here. So we look up, we jump, walk, or hop to the front of the mat. We inhale, lengthen. We exhale and we fold. Reverse one dive, take the arms all the way up. And bring the hands to the heart. We take the toes to touch. Heels are about a thumb away from each other. We're gonna sweep the arms all the way up on the inhale. We're gonna bend the knees. And we're gonna come a little bit lower. So we squat down, maybe a little bit lower. Elbows slightly in, so don't let the booty stick out. Engage your core. Squat down a little bit lower. Take the hands to the heart. Take the left elbow to the left knee and twist. You can exhale by taking the right arm up. Left arm goes down. You can take a side crow if it's in your practice. Maybe you take a falling angel. Come back to center. Slowly start coming all the way up on the inhale. Arms go all the way up. And on the exhale, bring the hands down. Dancer's pose. Bend the right knee, grab the foot so your thumb is facing down. Take the left arm up, ground through the left toes. Start shifting the weight forward, kicking into the right hand. Find a point for you to focus your attention, your 360 point. And then slowly come up. Slowly. And we take the hands to the side. We reconnect to our breath. We sweep the arms up, inhale. We take the hands to the heart. And slowly we start coming down to a squat. Right elbow, left knee. for a twist. Look over the left shoulder. Exalt. Take your hands together. If you have crow in your practice, take your crow. Come back up. Arms reach all the way up. Bring the hands to the side. Dancer's pose on the left side. Bend the knee. Ground through the right toes. Reach the right arm up. Inhale. And on the exhale, slowly start falling forward. Kicking into the left hand. And then slowly come up. Release. Take the hands to the side. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump, walk, or hop. Chaturanga. Up the core cobra. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Reconnect to your breath in here. Take the knees to the mat. Child's pose. So you can take your child's pose with your knees together or knees mat width apart. Bring the chest forward. So your torso is in between your legs. You can take the arms by the sides or wrap them around the knees. You can rest your third eye on the mat. And just surrendering here. One more breath. So come up. So if you're looking to get stronger, looking to get a better core, come into your Navasana. So come high on your sit bones. Bend the knees. Either keep the knees bent or you can start straining in the legs. Take the arms by the side. Keep it straight back. Connect to your core, connect to your breath. So that way you protect your lower back. And then slowly we come back halfway. So core is engaged. And then we come up. And then we come down. Come up. Come down. Come up. Come down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, almost done. Come up, come down, boat, canoe, boat, canoe, boat, canoe. Come up and give yourself a hug. That feels good. So now keeping it straight back. We're going to do the same thing where we're going to fold. So it's going to require a little bit of strength in your core. And even if you can have the legs straight all the way up, it's fine. Maybe your legs are here. So just try to balance yourself on your sit bones. And see if you guys just start taking the chest closer to your thighs. Avoid rounding the spine. So find your balance through your breath. And then slowly let go. Come flat on your mat. We're gonna take a bridge pose. So make sure that your toes and knees are facing forward. We push through the heels. We come high on the toes. Maybe we walk the shoulders under and we send the hips as far up as possible. One more breath in here. This is a great counter pose after you work on your core to stretch the ab muscles. And now slowly release the bind. Come down to your heels. Bring the hips to the mat. Take your knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. Take your feet up. Grab the outside of your feet. Bend the knees. Keep the shoulders flat on the mat. Happy baby. Rock side to side to massage your lower back. If you want to open the hips a little bit more, maybe use the strength of the arms to pull the knees a little closer to the chest. You can come into your straddle by grabbing the inside of the legs, maybe by your thighs, and maybe start taking the legs wide apart. If your flexibility allows it, maybe grab the feet, start straining in the legs, and then start taking the legs wide apart, coming into your straddle. And just breathing here. Bring the legs together. Take the right foot on top of the left knee. Take the left hand to the outside. Thread the needle, taking the right arm under the right leg. Interlacing hands on the left knee. You can stay here, or if you want to open the hips a little bit more, take a deep breath through the nose, and on the exhale, slowly start pulling the left knee to the chest. So as we pull the left knee towards the chest, we're opening the right hip because our foot now is getting closer to the chest. So maybe you're here and that's fine. And just breathe. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck, the face. Release. And start taking the left leg all the way up to the sky. Maybe you start walking the hands up. And just try to take the hands as far up as you can. And maybe start pulling the left leg towards the chest. So make sure that you pull the leg towards you, but you don't go all the way up towards the leg. So your upper body, your torso stays on the mat, and then you just start pulling the leg towards the chest. Breathing into the right hip, because by now I'm sure you probably feel it a lot on the right hip. And then slowly release the left leg, take the arms by the side, bend the knees, And then slowly with control, we're gonna take the right leg and we're gonna ground the right foot on the left side of the body. And we're gonna look over the left shoulder. So keeping the shoulders on the mat. Breathing in here, enjoying this gentle twist. Maybe closing the eyes. Engage your core and bring both legs up. Now switch sides. Left foot goes to the right knee. We take the left hand under the left leg. Right hand goes to the outside of the right leg. We interlace the hands. We take a deep breath through the nose. And on the exhale, we slowly start taking the right knee towards the chest as the left foot approaches the chest and we're opening the left hip. And we breathe into the left hip. Relax your upper body, connect to your breath. Release. Take the right leg all the way up to the sky and then start walking both hands up. Walk the hands, walk the hands. Maybe start pulling the right leg towards the chest. Breathing into the left hip. And just stay connected to your breath, allowing every exhale to maybe take you just deeper into this pose. And then slowly we let go of the right leg. We take the arms by the side, we bend the knee, and we take the left foot to the right side. And we look over the left shoulder. One more breath in here. Bring both knees back to the chest. Give yourself one more hug. Rock side to side. Now send the legs all the way up to the sky and send the arms up. You can make circles with the feet and your hands. We're sending fresh blood back to the hips. This is a great pose to take sometimes during the day if you're stressed out, or at the end of the day. You can just take your legs to the wall, go legs up the wall, and just laying there for a while. Releasing any tension. Because it helps you calm the mind, it calms the brain, relaxes the body. And when you're ready, take the arms by the side, take the legs mat width apart, windshield the feet so the feet are facing out. And just prepare for your final Shavasana. And I'm sure that's your favorite pose in the yoga practice. So stay there for as long as you want. Connect into your breath, tapping back into your heart center. thank yourself for showing up to your mat today, for taking care of your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. And as always, it is my honor guiding you through this beautiful practice of yoga. I hope to see you soon. Hope you keep growing with me. I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to help you take your yoga practice to the next level. I started at 41, and I always tell people, if I did it, so can you. Nothing is impossible. I'm here to take you by your hand every step of the way. So please, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel, and together we're gonna get you stronger. We're gonna get you to be a happier and a better version of yourself. Namaste.